Who's having a good day today? Good, because I'm about to fuck that shit up. So there's been some questionable content that I've been seeing lately, and to be honest, this shit's a little fucking creepy. And weird. I remember when I was a kid, back in my day, the things that I used to watch on TV could be seen as brain rot to anybody with any brain activity, right? And even though it might have not been the greatest content for us to be consuming as a kid, especially like with our parents dealing with like 9/11 and shit like the 2008 economy crash, like they're dealing with like real life shit while we're over here watching mind melting TV like this.
She's here.
Completely gone from reality. But you know what? I stand with my childhood television, okay? And whenever the time comes for me, I'm gonna have my children watching the same shit, baby. We're just gonna keep the cycle going. But you know what differs from the content that we used to watch as children compared to what the children are watching nowadays? Our shit was made by fucking humans, okay? Not a bunch of ones and zeros that make lifeless, humorless content. I mean, this is worse than CoComelon, and I know I used to hate on CoComelon until AI-generated videos came out. Because at least CoComelon, like, at least tries to make your child smarter and, like, wiser. Yeah, fucking CoComelon's making your baby wise, dude. Fucking stroking his fucking... Hey, yo, stroking his long fucking beard and shit, just fucking... But, dude, this shit... Dude, this shit makes me want to put a blindfold on and take a nice long walk on a really busy freeway and pray that I get hit by a fucking semi-truck. First off, if you're a parent letting your child on a device with internet access, unsupervised, yeah, dude, grab the receipt for that little motherfucker and send him back, dude. Take him back because you are not fit to bear children. You should not do that at all. Highly looked down upon if you do that. Because there is a plethora of fucking videos on YouTube and on TikTok that kind of mimic the art style of CoComelon and like Disney movies. So it's like reeling your child in, but it's more like a fever dream. And it's like, I feel like it's meant to rewire your kid's brain to just be non-thinkers, dude. Like, bro's not gonna be the thinker after watching these videos. So I don't know why they exist. Like these kids, no, toddlers, because that's, I'm pretty sure is what's watching these videos. Our toddlers are media illiterate. What the fuck am I saying? They're illiterate to begin with. So if you put a screen in front of them with bright colors, they're just gonna keep tapping away until they get to the dark, deep depths of the rabbit hole of AI content. And oh boy, there's some fucking creepy shit down the rabbit hole. Like there's this, we'll start off with this YouTube channel that tells bedtime stories to your kids. And it like kind of just generates imagery according to the story, even though like half the time it doesn't even match up with what's going on in the story. And even though the stories themselves aren't like evil or anything, the imagery that gets generated for these stories are kind of fucking questionable. For example, there's this one boring story, it's boring as fuck, okay? It's like ridiculously boring. It's about some girl named Maya, and sadly I watched like 10 of these short story, bedtime story things, and like for some reason all the female protagonists are Maya, and I don't know if it's the same character because like they're in completely different settings. One of them's in a jungle, one of them's in the ocean, one of them's in fucking space, and it's always this fucking girl named Maya, okay? I don't know if it's the AI that's just unoriginal and it just can't think of another fucking name besides Maya. Anyway, the story's about some girl that goes into a jungle looking for a map to like an ancient civilization that holds treasure or something, and it's being guarded by this serpent. Blah 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 blah. But the AI, it over narrates things. Honestly, it like I feel like it repeated the same phrase describing the jungle and like the caves like multiple times to where I was like, did I accidentally rewind this shit? But as I was watching this video, I kind of noticed that our protagonist Maya was kind of wearing some like revealing outfits throughout the fucking video. And it's like, usually I'm not one to give a fuck. Like, fuck it, pop a titty if you want. But if it's content that's like made for kids, then I don't know, maybe try covering up your character a little bit more. Or don't like make it look so like revealing. And I don't know, maybe don't give them like wagons. I mean, there's literally a scene where like Maya isn't wearing any pants at all. At all. Oh wait, no, she's actually wearing a G-string. So that's fine, right? Also, the imagery starts to get a little confusing because it never mentions multiple characters looking for this map, but when you're watching it, all of a sudden it just starts generating more women in the video, and it's like weird because they all have different hair colors every time they show them in the video. I don't know. I mean, maybe Maya knows some like shadow clone jutsu that the AI just never described to maybe like throw off the scent of the serpent that's guarding this map. I don't know. But get this. When she gets to the map, there was never any treasure to begin with. The real treasure was her bravery. Wow. Thank you, AI. Thank you for serving a fucking nothing burger with a side of jack shit. Because what the fuck? And there are plenty of these bedtime stories that serve up the same kind of bullshit where it's like it feels like they're just describing a setting, right? And like the story goes nowhere. And then the imagery that's generated is like non-relatable to the fucking story. It's just a fucking mess. But that's the bedtime story shit, you know. Maybe you're not meant to look at the imagery while you're listening to it. Maybe you're just supposed to just fall asleep to it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm missing, okay? I didn't try falling asleep to this shit because I didn't want to wake up in a fucking nightmare, okay? Then there's a side of content where it's a little bit more like uncanny and just like unsettling.
Frog.
Let's take a peek, shall we?
Hush, little bestie, don't you cry. I'm gonna stay here by your side. And if you need a little love, I'm gonna give you a giant hug.
I'm sorry, but say it with me. That motherfucker is not real.
But I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate every little bit of it. And I'm sorry if it's a bit fucked up, but if that little motherfucker never left my side, that's what I'm doing to him, okay? Here's another.
Doody doody dum dum, doody doody dum. Doody doody dum dum, doody doody dum.
I mean, what the fuck, right? I mean, this is what the kids are watching nowadays. Does it teach them anything? Fuck no. And now I get it. All content is not meant to be thoughtful or impactful in somebody. But, like, this is just, like, mind-numbing. This is, like, the opposite of, like, good content. Like, when you let AI just generate whatever the fuck it wants and, like, make a story behind it or whatever, like, it starts to get a little fucking creepy. For example, now, wasn't that great and not, like, disgustingly terrifying? Like, what the fuck? Here, let's watch it again. Yeah. I don't know. And now this. Dude, this is the shit of nightmares, dude. Like, if I were to fall asleep and see this shit in my dreams, I would probably think that I'm in hell. I'd probably think that I'm paying for all the bad shit that I did, and I'm in hell. Then there's this one. I mean, what the actual fuck? This poor catfish is just getting fucking ripped apart by two giant fucking babies, oversized fucking babies, just ripping this fucking catfish apart. And for what? Like I imagine the next thing that happens after that is that they rip it apart and just start fucking eating the damn thing raw. Like that is the only thing that makes sense to come after that video. What is the purpose of it? And maybe I'm missing the point, okay? Maybe I'm just reading too deep into it and maybe it's all innocent, right? Well, no, actually far from right. Left. Because once you go far enough down this rabbit hole, and I mean like deep into it, you start actually getting into some like real life fucked up shit. There's this like new trend of content. Well, maybe it's not that new, but there's this trend of content where someone will generate like AI generated minions. And it's like, aw, cute little minions, right? What can go wrong with minions? We all love minions, right? Wrong! And I'm not going to show some of these videos just because of the context behind some of these videos are like real life scenarios. And it's actually kind of fucked up. But someone basically grabs like real videos of like that are like on the dark web, like where you find like murder videos, acts of terrorism, executions, and AI will just generate minions over it. So like you look at it and it's like, oh, it's minions, but then you click on it and you're like, oh no, it's not minions, that's somebody getting their fucking brains blown out the back of their head. And you know what, here's one that they did with a Call of Duty mission, just to kind of give you an idea of what they do with it.
No Russian.
Yeah, fucked up, right? And I had found a couple of these videos, but like as soon as I was like trying to go back to watch them, like they all got taken down. Surprise, surprise. Oh wait, no, I found one. I found one. So there's that. Well, that's all I can take right now as far as AI videos go. I just have one question. Can we leave AI in 2024, please? Like, honestly, like, we don't need this shit anymore. Can we just keep it as a tool to where, like, it helps us with certain things and not, like, an end-all, be-all to make fucking content for our children, like, on top of it? Like, no. No, please, leave that shit in 2024, please. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good start to your new year, and I hope I didn't absolutely ruin your fucking day. So... all right, see ya.